Yeah, okay.
All right, hi everyone. Yeah, so welcome to our group discussion video number 6. So my name is Marcus Edward. My matrix number is 200461. What about you, Mukesh?
Greetings, everyone. My name is Mukris. My matrix number is 204467. Ho.
Hi everyone, my name is Hojada and my matrix number is 2000480. What about you, Annie?
Hi everyone, my name is Chi Annie and my matrix number is 200711. How about you, Fatin?
Hey everyone, my name is Fatin Faisal. My matrix number is 204259. Yuan Fei?
Yeah, my name is Li Yuanfei. My matrix number is 201626.
All right. So since this is the last group discussion video, we shall be discussing about the four poems that we've shared in the previous videos, and then we'll decide which is the best among those four. So I think I'll start, if that's okay with everyone. I might as well start. So for me, personally, I liked all the poems, but to be specific, I would choose Through the Eyes of a Dog because although it's so short, but it's so meaningful to me. I find it extremely meaningful, and I love how when I look at this poem, it's as if it's speaking a thousand words to me because there are so many different perspectives that you can like derive from this one poem. It's not just looking through the eyes of a dog, but it actually speaks about compassion, speaks about love, speaks about lots of different values. There's a lot of things that you can take away from this poem. So I want to give credit to, of course, Martin for the original idea of the poem. And once again, I love how it ends on a positive note and very relatable to COVID-19 because even though we see it as a curse, we see it as a disadvantage of being stuck at home, but through the eyes of our loved ones, through the eyes of even our pets, to them it means the world. It means so much, the quality time that they are able to spend with us. So for me, I would pick this poem. So let's move on since we have a limited time. So who would like to share about their favorite poem and maybe share a bit about what you like about it? Maybe Annie, you want to go ahead?
Yeah, sure. I think I like with you because I think my most favorite poem is also Through the Eyes of a Dog. I mean, even the title sounds so interesting, like Through the Eyes of a Dog. And then even though it's only 3 lines, but it's so meaningful. And I think this poem this is haiku, right? Yeah, so it's short and it takes a lot of emotions to write. And Fatin delivers such a great poem, I think. And especially during it's MCO again. So yeah, reading this poem today once again, I really can feel the emotion that is conveying through this poem. Like Master's home, home, home. We can go for walks and play and cuddle all day. Yeah, so this poem really makes me feel makes it so relatable to our situation right now, staying at home, especially during Raya, and then we have to stay at home. So yeah, my most favorite poem is this Through the Eyes of a Dog. Would anyone else like to share their most favorite poem?
Thank you, Annie. So yeah, would anyone else like to go next?
Maybe I can go next. So I agree with you guys. Actually, I do like the haiku a lot because first of all, it's quite new to me. I never know the existence of haiku. And then next is because it actually viewed COVID-19 from the point of view from an animal, which is the dogs. And then because I have a dog, so it's quite relatable. But then, however, I will still I find the best poem is actually by Mukris previously. the one it was actually related to Batman. Like if Gotham City was a reality, I think we have curbed this corruption, and then even for the likes of Batman. And I won't repeat it here because it might take up a lot of time from our discussion. But I find it very, very creative because I never thought that we can actually relate Batman uh, to COVID-19. Yeah, and and I just do a quick comparison, right, between Batman and also between dogs. I think I slightly prefer Batman's more. So that's why that's what actually make my vote goes for the Batman, the Mukri's poem on COVID-19. Yeah, so that's my choice. So what about you guys? Anyone wants to speak?
I'll go
Maybe.
next.
All right.
So for me, if I had to choose a favorite, it would be either Mukris's Batman poem or the really long poem that our group did for racism. Because in that long, to me, in Mukris's Batman poem, like Jeddah said, it was very creative. The comparison, like, I don't think a lot of people would have come up with that quite so easily. And it was just very creative, and it was a different perspective to see, and it was fresh. I like that. But the other one, I think, I guess my favorite would have to be the very last one of our poems, the long one, because our group wrote that one together, even though it was long. And this one also, it took in a lot of perspectives from different races, and it tried to portray that in one poem. And to me, it just felt like it had a lot of emotion to it. So personally, I think that one would have been my favorite. So yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you, Martin.
Yeah,
Okay,
Yuan Fei.
Yuan Fei, you go ahead. Oh, Mukris, you want to go ahead? Either one of
No,
you.
Yuan Fei.
All right.
Go, go. Go ahead,
Okay.
go ahead. You
I
first.
want to choose this through the eyes of a dog. This poem, yeah, I think this poem is really good. So first, COVID-19, it is a very serious matter, and there has never been such a serious disaster in history. And for me, I choose this poem because it's easy to understand. You know, yeah. So some poem is too long. Is for me, I can't understand the means of this poem. But this poem is funny and easy to understand, and also this poem also have these meanings like this home, home, home. Oh, this word. I mean, when I understand this poem, this is a good idea, I think. So I will choose this poem. Yeah, it's only my opinion.
Yeah, actually, I also agree with Yuan Fei because I remember that poem is one of the funniest because like during that discussion we had a good laugh just because that we never expect that we can actually portray like mention about the issue COVID-19 just through the eyes of dog. Yeah, so I agree that's a very fun poem.
Yeah. All of us poem is too serious, and this poem is funny and for me easy to understand. Yeah, so I choose it. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Or maybe we next one is Michael.
All right, so let me share my views. Okay, after all the sessions with you guys, going through all the poems, of course, I would love to make more poems like that. And I think that even though we have a favorite poem, each of us, subject objectively. All the poems were good. All the poems conveyed the same message, the message about the importance of communications. Sorry, not importance of communication, importance of being sensible and conveying. Sorry, what I meant was all the poems conveyed the same message, which was to be more sensible during a serious time like this, which is in COVID pandemic. In my opinion, my favorite poem was the second poem from the first group, which is the long one. Even though it was long, I think that you managed to propagate the message very accurately, which is about racism and discrimination. In times like this, people are divided. People are trying to save their own races nowadays. So sometimes we see discrimination happening right in front of us in public. We don't want that to happen. And that's why through subtle messages like this, through a poem, through a letter, through literature, art, we can convey such messages like this and help improve the world. And the thing I love about that poem is that it relates to many people, not just us, but people all around the world who are different in races and ethnicities. Together, I think we can leap over this barrier of visual differences and unite as one so that we can make the world a better place. That's my view.
All right, thank you for sharing, Mukris, and everyone else. So lovely ideas, lovely thoughts. Yeah, even I forgot earlier about the Batman poem by Mukris. Yeah, so creative, so playful. It was a masterpiece, Mukris. Thank you for creating that for us and for blessing us with such a lovely piece. So, guys, since we have limited time left, so shall we conclude with the best poem among these four?
Yeah, maybe we can do like a round table and then everyone just give out their final vote and then we just calculate the votes, determine the best poem based on the votes. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Do you want to take the lead?
All right. Okay. So for me, actually, that I realized that all poems have actually their unique points. For example, the long poem about racism that we discussed previously. Actually, yeah, that one also was also well presented because it was actually a view from different races in Malaysia, and I think it actually portrays racism accurately. However, and then we also have the Master Home Home Home, that poem which is very fun. But then I would think I will stick with my the Batman poem on about COVID-19 because I think that that one is truly creative. So the Batman poem has my vote. Yeah. So maybe Annie, do you want to go next?
For me, I think that all poems are great, and I like Mukri's poem as well. Yeah, it's so creative and about the Batman and all. But I'll stick with Patin's haikus because I really like that it's short, but then it brings a lot of meaning. And then, yeah, another one also is great about different races and all. That one, I can see the teamwork because you all work on that poem together. But then I'll stick with my first choice, which is the Master's Home 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 poem. How about you, Chris?
Yeah, I support your view. I think my favorite was Fatin's poem about the dog's point of view. But nevertheless, all the other poems were good. Yeah, that's my opinion. Yuan Fei, you can continue.
What? What?
What's your favorite poem?
What's my favorite book? What's my favorite book?
From that, Yuan Fei, you just say your favorite poem.
Yeah, favorite.
Yeah, okay, I will continue. Yes, for my favorite poem
Mhm.
is through the eyes of a dog, master's home, home, home. He can go for walks and play and come. Is easy to understand. I'm not very good at oral English, so this course also practice my English. So this point is easy to, yeah, so I know what's meaning about it. So for the others poem, I think is very serious, or I can't get this poem's idea. I can't get the what this poem want to express to me. So I will choose the home, home, this one.
Okay, so I guess that concludes our last discussion. I'm sure that all of us are inclined towards Fatin's poem, which is the title Through the Eyes of a Dog, because it's very simple, very precise, and allows us to discuss many things just through that three lines of poems. So thank you for staying with us through the past 6 discussions. I guess that is all. Thank you from us.
Thank you.